Oh, welcome back to Persona 5, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, what happened to my costumes? That's right, everybody. I actually changed costumes while off screen and a bit of other equipment stuff. So, in per I'll get into that in a minute. Last part, we arrived to the palace. We discovered what Persona fusions are and how to use them and use them to our advantage. Now we're actually gonna be exploring the palace. As you can see here, I don't really cut anything out because I don't need to, since I actually don't die in this palace, surprisingly. I usually die at least once, but I'll get into that later. Um, so, as you can tell, this is clearly not my Phantom Thief gear. I mean, look at Morgana over there. I am actually in the the Shibigami Tensei Persona, the Persona 1 costume. And as you can tell, that's not Last Surprise playing over there. This is actually a lone prayer from Persona 1, which I don't remember if it's the main battle theme. I don't remember. So basically, Persona 5 does have some DLC costumes for you to use, where you can basically what they do though is it's just aesthetic changes. It doesn't really mean anything. Um, it doesn't really impact your battle ability or anything. But as you heard, it plays Persona 1 music. So it plays a Lone Prayer, and it plays, I believe, either Dreams of Butterfly from Persona 1. And that's all it really does. It's nice. And there's one for Persona 2, Persona 3, Persona 4. There's also one for Catherine. There's a Persona 4 Dancing All Night skin, which gives the characters dancing skins, but it gives Morgana like the biggest afro I had ever seen. I actually like this theme, by the way. Oh, this is where we learn about baton passes, because On has the ability to do so, but I just choose not to. Oh, I guess I do it. So when you do a baton pass, your power increases due to I don't know why, it just does, but it also does a better recovery for you. So use baton passes to your advantage, but you can also pass the baton multiple times. So say you hit someone with their weakness, pass the baton again to somebody else. There it goes up. You can pass it up to like 3 times before the game stops you. And it's actually really awesome to do because it makes you really powerful. What am I doing? Oh, I forgot to. Why did I do this off screen? Oh yeah, I had to reduce On getting targeted because I hate it, because On gets targeted a lot in this palace. And I wonder why, honestly. Like, I wonder why. But unfortunately, Morgana does not have baton passes, so I can't do it for him. I just have to attack again. Now here's actually a thing that I'm not sure about. This is something, I may be wrong on. This is just a theory. I haven't really looked into this. I haven't tested it either. But is it just me, or when you ask for money from a shadow with a low amount of health, do they give you more? But that's just a personal thing I've noticed. And that's probably just a matter of my luck. It's just like, nice job, me. I'm surrounded. May, you are at a disadvantage. Luckily. So when you're surrounded by enemies, you are at a huge disadvantage sometimes. It just depends on your luck. So try not to get spotted by enemies too much. What am I doing? And you can't do baton passes, I guess. How did you miss? Luckily, I can do her job for her. But once you get them into a hold-up, the formation breaks, and you end up back in advantage. Oh, lit.
Losers. Nice work, team.
Okay.
I guess this palette. So in terms of costumes, I will be changing costumes every time I go to the metaverse on screen. So you know, if I go to Mementos on screen, I will change costumes to something else. Oh, and unfortunately, their portraits do not reflect their change. So sorry about that, but you know, what can you do? Yeah, so the costumes are not in real time, so there will be times when a cutscene plays and then it transfers to a boss battle. And, you know, in the cutscene, they're in their Phantom Thief clothes, but in the boss battle, they're in the Persona 1 costume or in their casual clothes.
Just stay there. Time for some bloodshed. Game over.
Okay. Easy win. They were nothing.
Okay, we still haven't learned about how to hide behind walls yet, have we?
Let's do it. Finish it. All right, Joker. Very smart.
Out of the way. Yeah. Nice.
A spectacular victory.
But playing with the alternate costumes though kind of made me notice one thing about Joker. He slouches like crazy in battle. He can't see me. I have my eyes closed.
Show me your true form.
All right. The first move is off.
Die already.
Joker took one out. All right. Give it up. Nice work, team.
At least I handled getting money better than Persona 3. Because you had to basically pray that Shuffle Time gave you a money card. That's what I hate about Shuffle Time back in Persona 3. Also, you had to pray that the card you drew wasn't the death card, the Reaper card, the card that summons the Reaper instantly. Because that was just like the worst. I've only had that happen one time, and I didn't even see him though. I just ran straight to the next floor. In fact, I don't think I never saw the Reaper in my playthrough of Persona 3.
Let's carry out our plan.
I've seen him a few times in Persona 5.
Show me your true form.
I may or may not fight him in this playthrough. I may not. I don't know what'll happen. I may do that towards the end of the battle. I mean, towards the end. Or, you know, on a flu season day. And I may cheat a little and have very high level personas. Just so I can do it. It's just up to me, though. And I gotta pray that it comes down with the flu and dies after 3 turns. Because if you do defeat the Reaper, it gives you a hell of amount of experience and money.
All right.
No pun intended. It's just like, holy hell. That door's locked, idiot.
This door won't budge. Let's find a different route, Joker. You gotta.
I'll reveal your true form.
So now we learned about how to hide behind walls and couches and stuff. to attack enemies.
Let's go for that.
Oh yeah. You also cannot get a persona that is a higher level than you in negotiations. So, you know, unfortunately, so you could tell that you can't get them because the level is grayed out, meaning you can't get them.
Is that true?
Like, I remember now, but you don't live by standards. Sorry.
Now's the time to retreat.
It was a successful negotiation and everything, and I still didn't get a persona. What the hell?
All right. I can see it. Focus. Joker.
Oh yeah, this puzzle. You can pull the wrong lever and get get enemies to spawn. I don't do that though because I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid.
I have something.
You know, just use your third vision, your thief vision. I was gonna say eagle vision, to find the right levers, pull it, and there you go. That's the puzzle. Actually, I was actually gonna compliment this game real quick. I will say that this game has the best structure for dungeons. It's not really just you're running through a bunch of halls anymore. There are times where you're actively solving puzzles now. They may be really simple puzzles, mind you, but you know, it's better than just having to run across the palette, run across a hallway and defeat an enemy in your way. You know, Persona 3 with Tartarus and Persona 4 or just in general did that, and you know, it wasn't terrible. It was just like it's more I feel like something's going on this time around. It wasn't mindless. The really only exception to this rule, though, for Persona 5 is Mementos, where it's structured a lot like Tartarus from Persona 3. Just not. Except instead of going up, you're going down.
I'll reveal your true form.
And unlike Tartarus, it only plays one freaking theme and never changes and ends up annoying the hell out of me. Seriously, the Mementos theme just gets annoying now. Oh, they just decided to rock. Wait, why did he get 2 turns?
Watch them carefully.
Nice.
He got 2 turns. What the hell?
Nice work, team.
He got 2 turns. That ain't right.
Shadow defeated.
You gonna heal Panther?
Focus. It's somewhere.
Oh yeah, and there is a high-level shadow down there. I dare you to go down there and fight it. Just kidding. You can fight it, and I'm pretty sure you'll win if you're good, you know. But I don't go down there because, you know. In fact, I don't even know if you can go down there.
Show me your true form.
I know you can go down there later on, because you can come right back here, and there are actually 2 treasure chests down here. But I don't think we'll see that until next part or the part after.
Serves you
Nice
right.
going, Skull. Okay, guys.
Don't come back. Okay. No match for me.
Oh, and you could actually go out that window, and that's another entrance to the palace, which is actually pretty funny, which is actually really cool.
A safe room might be close by, Joker. Oh.
And I won't be sure. Oh yeah, and you know, obviously later on we're gonna be recruiting more party members, because you know RPG. I will not show off their alternate costumes as the game progresses because I just don't really want to. I really won't feel like it. I'll just show it off for at least, you'll see it at least for Joker. How about that? And you'll see what they do like what song they play and what for battles and results.
Listen up.
It doesn't change the boss themes, unfortunately, which would have been nice, but I won't complain. The boss themes in this game are actually really good. I want to make sure I do the final boss fight in like the most ridiculous costume I can. Or if not, I'll at least do it in the Phantom Thief gear. That's actually why I'm actually really looking forward to Royal right now, because you can get the Persona Q2 skins, and it looks as ridiculous as you think it would. It's just giant cartoonish Joker, and I want to fight the final boss in that.
Let's pull back for now.
I don't think we'll ever hear past the first 2 seconds of Dreams of Butterfly.
It's a shadow. Watch out.
Or Lone Prayer.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh, Barrett.
Shadow's weakness is...
I don't have ice, do I?
Let's go, Captain!
We're on the ground.
Oh, nice one, Ryuji.
Let's go.
Too bad I can't use it. Nice one, Ryuji.
Yeah.
I guess you are useful for something. I seriously just love the fact that Joker runs in circles for his victory screen. That was just a waste of time.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh yeah, and now they also taught us a second ago about Shadow's color outlines. Like as you notice, that Shadow had a red outline over it when I was in Thief Vision. Basically, what that is it's telling us what level they are, what if they're above me or below me in terms of levels.
You're mine.
Why did I do that? Just gun.
To blast attacks.
Gun. There you go.
It's almost scary how good I am.
Why didn't I just do gun?
Is that true? I will compromise. Do you accept?
Now's the time to retreat.
Oh, now I'm level 6.
Okay. It's somewhere. I have something.
Alright. What exactly is Joker going to be? So, I guess I could talk about something Royal introduced recently, because I saw this a few days ago, because Game Explain and IGN posted a video about it.
Wings to hit its
In every palace now... I'm questioning that for a second.
cool, Joker.
But they introduced will seeds. I don't have it yet.
It's almost scary how good I am.
Okay. Cool, right?
But they introduced will seeds into palaces, where basically if you collect all 3 of them, or at least all of them, I'm not sure if there's only 3 in every palace, you get a really cool item that could help you for the next palace. And that just sounds interesting to me because it's like, you know, now we have side quests within dungeons, which is 20 times better than doing nothing in dungeons.
Looking cool, Joker.
Joker, how do you keep missing?
Looking cool,
Serves you
Joker.
right.
I would just all-out attack him on that point.
Now's the time to retreat.
Okay. It's somewhere.
Look, a trick.
A try what? Ooh, snuff's all nice.
I'll reveal your true form. Persona! Copy off. There.
Nice. Whoa! Nice, Joker.
Looking cool, Joker.
Do you accept? Such a brat.
Yay, we got Silky after like 15 tries.
Let's pull back for now.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Aw. I need to play Persona 1. I've been meaning to for a long time.
Show me your true
Like, I got a PS Vita for Persona 4 Golden and Persona 3 Portable, but I haven't gotten around to buying Persona 1, 1 and 2 because I just finances. Today,
other way.
just use him. He has.
Looking cool, Joker.
Go down.
Looking cool, Joker.
Did I know that I was gonna get a critical hit?
Let's pull back for now.
Because, like, first off, I got one, and the second thing is,
Okay.
I got 2 in a row. I literally could have just used lightning.
I'll reveal your true
Why
form.
didn't I? I recorded this, and I don't even know why I didn't use lightning.
Use wind to hit its can't take gunfire. Lock and load. Use wind to hit its weak point.
I am seriously questioning myself.
Kelpie.
Oh, at least I have Garu.
Looking cool, Joker.
Persona. Ravage them.
Looking cool, Joker.
Gun.
Persona. Don't rush it.
Gun.
Lock and load.
Gun. Gun. Why you have gun?
See that again, Builder.
You had gun.
Find a shade. Yeah, I know. What'd you think?
Now's the time to retreat.
Whatever.
Right.
You know, I don't remember how I end parts for the palace.
Spotted us. We can
Oh, I also learned how to do ambushes from above, which is right here. We actually learned 2 things right here.
Nice. Okay, let's go.
Show me your true form.
The other thing we're learning about is how shadows can basically enter the battle and say, "Hey, I don't want to die. Can you let me go?" it's very scripted because you can tell that he's at a very low damage rate right here. He's like at 1. But, you know, he lives. So they beg for their life, and, you know, you can tell, and you can let him live, or you just kill him. There's actually another scenario that you can learn about that, you know, I never really run into that often. The hostage situation. I never really run into that.
Wow.
I ran into it once back in the old playthrough, but I got it out of it pretty fast. But I've never really run into that situation ever since, and I don't understand what triggers it. So that's like the one thing I really don't know anything about, like whatsoever. So don't ask me for knowledge on that. I would have to look that up.
The cognition here is weak.
I think I'm actually approaching the end of the part here. Yeah, I think it is, because it's a save room, and I usually end parts by saving, and... Huh, wonder what I'm doing. Anyway, guys, the next time we meet in Persona 5, we're actually going to keep continuing through Kamoshida's castle. So, see you guys next time for more Persona 5, and take care.